Good morning. I'm already in tears, so this morning it's a great time to come to you. I love the Proverbs. I hate the Proverbs. I love them because they give me hunger for wisdom and for understanding. And I have a love-hate relationship with them because, when we come into knowledge and insight, when we come into wisdom and understanding, we're faced with the dichotomy of conviction. And this whole book of Proverbs is filled with it, It juxtaposes the way of God, the way of wisdom, the way of insight, discernment, and understanding, with the way of fools, the way of folly, the way of death. It's life versus death. So many times you hear me say, choose life that you may live. And today, as I was reading in Proverbs, I was reading Proverbs chapter 13, and it says, walk with the wise and become wise, but a companion of fools suffers harm. And I think of the quote, we become what we behold. What we behold most, we will become. If you think about the top 5 people that you hang out with, you're gonna become a percentage of each of them. Like who we surround ourselves with, that's what we will become more like. And Paul in 1 Corinthians 15:33, he sort of echoes that. He says, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. So you might come on into these relationships with these fools. I'm just quoting Solomon here. I'm not talking about anybody. And you may feel like, hey man, I have good character. I'm good to go. And the scripture says in the New Testament, 1 Corinthians 15:33, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. What we behold is what we become. We have so many choices in every given day about what we choose to behold. Look behind me. What a better thing to behold than the creation of God, the beautiful blue skies, the clouds, the beautiful green leaves. What about if we choose to behold the Creator? What about if we choose to look to Him, the author and perfecter of our faith? I quote that scripture very often. How about if we turn there? It's in Hebrews. It's Hebrews chapter 12. And chapter 11 had just talked about all of these people in the Old Testament who walked by faith. And then chapter 12 says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus. The Proverbs also say there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Yep, we don't want to be a companion of fools, like Proverbs 13:20 says. We want to walk with the wise and become wise. And we don't want our good character to be corrupted by bad company, like Paul says in the New Testament. No, we want that friend, Jesus, who sticks closer than a brother. There is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. His name is Jesus. Fixing our eyes, back to Hebrews chapter 12 that I talk about so often, but I never quote directly from the chapter and verse. Fixing our eyes on Jesus. He is perfect. Fixing our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross. The joy set before him. What in the world was that joy set before him? He's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. I was that joy. You are that joy. For the joy set before him, he saw your face, he spoke your name, he endured the cross, scorning its shame. And then he sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him. No, don't surround yourself with fools. No, don't have your good character corrupted by bad company. No, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. His name is Jesus. Consider him who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame for you. And Hebrews does not stop there. He's teaching us, because he says, pick up your cross and follow me. And he sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Take up your cross and follow me. I'm a friend who sticks closer than a brother. And you will see glory. Jesus was obedient even to death on a cross. He's your best friend. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinful men, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. He loves you. God loved the world so much that he sent his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. He's your best friend.